Hi guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about your power hour. Your power hour is literally the bread and butter to your business. It's exactly everything you need to do in 1 hour a day to be successful with your business. So if you're not doing a power hour and you're just trying to work here and 30 minutes here and 30 minutes here, chances are your family, your friends, whatever you're doing is getting put on the back burner and you're focusing more on your business all throughout the day instead of a condensed time where you're ignoring everything else, you're focusing on your business, and you're going to do a couple things. You're going to be more productive, and you're going to focus on the important things, and you're going to make sure that while you're in that power hour, you're doing exactly what you need to do to move your business forward. And I will tell you, I didn't do a power hour until this year. And so for the first 2.5 years I was a coach, I was all over the place. I was literally just trying to do my business all the time. So sometimes I felt like I was working 12-hour days and I'm like, did I even get all of my invites in today? What was I doing? So I will tell you that you can work less time and be more productive as soon as you implement power hours. So I'm going to start you off on a better note than I did. Definitely do not ever take that long to listen to people when they say you need to do a power hour. So there's a couple things that you can do. One is the first thing is find a tracker you like, and I have them all posted in our team Google Drive under Power Hour and then under trackers, so you can find one that works for you. I've got a couple. So here's one that I've used in the past I like. It's called the Power of Threes. So this was one I just found in my drawer, so it's not completely filled out. But so it says friends and it says 3 friends. So what I do is I would just write Sarah, Rachel, Emily, I would write the 3 friends I added on Facebook. All right, and then messages. So sorry, this is backwards, but messages. So I'm going to send 3 new messages a day. That's what we call our Hey Girl messages. So you're going to find 3 new people. Maybe they're people that have recently accepted your friend request. Maybe they're people from your list, because you should make a list of 150 people when you first start. If you haven't yet, do that. Sounds daunting? It's not. Go through your Facebook friends, go through your phone, go through your email contacts, go through people you went to school with, played sports with, worked with, go to church with, whatever. It's really not hard to get 150 people. All right, so you're going to send Hey Girl messages to them, and then you're going to write their name here, and then you're going to invite, and you're going to write 3 invites a day. And so what you're going to do is, when you're talking to somebody in that Hey Girl message and you're going through and you're like, I'm not sure what to say next, and it feels awkward, it feels weird maybe, and you don't want to be like, so how's the weather? Go in for the invite. When you're not sure what to say, just invite them to our next challenge group, or whatever it is you're inviting them to. So let's focus on challenge group first. So say I was talking to Julie, I just started a new conversation with her. Go to her page and see what you can talk about. So when I say a hey girl message, I say, hey Julie, I just saw, go to her page, do a little quick stalking. I just saw you guys went out, camping this weekend. Oh my gosh, your pictures were so adorable. How have you been? It's been so long. Or how was your trip? Or, something like that. So you start a conversation. So then you catch up. She asks you about you. You ask about her. When you're talking about work, I always say, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you're doing this, my kids have been staying at home, and, I just started this new health and fitness business, or I started health and fitness coaching, and, I'm just trying to stay on top of everything, get my workouts in too. So it's been a lot of fun. How about you? Always put that in. It doesn't matter if you haven't made $1 yet. Put that in there. That's the reason you're talking to them. And so then once you're like, okay, so we've talked about this, where do I go from here? I just say, well, you know what, girl, it was so good to catch up with you. I got to get going, but I actually am running a fitness group. It starts November 7th. We're all a bunch of busy mamas. We're going to be working, depending on, what your target market is or who she is. But I've lately have been really saying busy mamas, because that's a lot of the people that I'm talking to. So it's a lot of busy mamas just working on themselves. They've got goals just like you. They're trying to, lose a few pounds while, staying busy and chasing kids. And we're all really positive and happy and supporting each other. Would you be interested in joining us? Or do you think you could handle 30-minute workouts from home? I always end it with a question. So that is my biggest helpful tip is just invite them. And when you're like, hey, I don't know if you're interested or not, but I'm always looking for more positive, busy mamas to join us. Would you be interested? And you always end with that question. I like to say, do you think you could handle 30-minute workouts from home with us? And then we go from there. And then I'll, kind of you can look at the scripts on our Google Drive to see how to break it down. I say, oh, awesome. That's so cool. Basically what we do is you get 30-minute workouts from home. You get the portion control container, which system and the meal plan, which to me has helped me so much. I didn't realize I was so clueless with nutrition. So it's finally helped me to finally understand food. And then you get 30 meals supply of Shakeology, which is delicious. It's helped me so much with bloating and curbs cravings. And then you get access to our accountability group, which is where, you'll have those busy moms that are there with you and in the trenches with you. And we do weekly prizes and it's just a ton of fun. Does that sound like something that would help you reach your goal of XYZ? So you should already, talk to them about their goals. So what I say is, do you think you could handle 30-minute workouts from home? And we backtrack. She'd say, sure, yeah, I think so. Say, okay, cool. Tell me about you. Like, what are your goals? I always want to talk about that before I go in to invite them, so then I can use their goals to reiterate, well, I know you want to lose X amount of pounds or whatever. So that would be how you do a challenge group invite. And so you would do 3 of those. So you'd write them in right there. And then coaching. So 3 coaching invites too. So you should try to invite 3 people a day to challenge groups and 3 people a day to coaching. So for coaching, it's the same thing. I'm going to send my Hey Girl messages. And then I'm going to say, after we've chatted, and say, girl, I just have to tell you this because I love your post. You're so positive. You're so upbeat. You're so fun. I literally look forward to your post. Have you ever thought about doing what I do as a coach? Because you would be amazing at it. And so a lot of times people don't think about it because they don't think that they'd be good at it. So they need you to tell them that they'd be good at it. You need to believe in them, be excited for them. So when they're like, yes, no, I don't know, I've never thought of it. What does it consist of? I couldn't be a coach. Always emphasize with them, whatever it is, because at one point or another, we've questioned whether we could be a coach ourselves, right? So, somebody might say, oh, I don't think I want to work on me first. I'd be like, girl, I totally felt the same way. But what I found was that this is actually really motivating to keep yourself on track. You actually don't have to be a fitness or nutrition guru because they order the program that you are doing right along with them. They do it from home. And you're just saying, you go, girl. And, we run challenge groups together. So you don't even have to, reinvent the wheel or whatever. We do it together as a team, and it's a lot of fun. You just get to encourage other people while you're working on being the best version of you. Do you think you could handle that? And then if they say yes and they want more information, you can start a 3-way chat with them and your upline coach. So reach out to your upline diamond coach and talk to them, or your upline coach, there's a couple of videos that we have that we do. We always have live events happening, so you can check and see, maybe I can invite her to that, or we have a 3-day group that always runs each month. So there's always things happening, but if there's not something happening for 2 weeks, don't wait 2 weeks. Like, oh, do you want to join our event that's in 2 weeks? No, you want to send her a video, do a 3-way chat, get on the phone, something like that. So if you need help once you get to that point where somebody's interested, reach out to your coach. Your coach is going to be so excited to help you with this. So don't feel like you have to do it all by yourself. All right, and then 3 follow-ups, because you're going to follow up with 3 people every day. So that's why I love it, power of 3s. I'm going to add 3 people to my Facebook, either under the people I may know. Maybe I'll go to my husband's account and add 3 of his friends that look like, they're females, about the same age. Maybe I'm in a Facebook interest group. And you can do these invites and things on Facebook. You can do them on Instagram, whichever. So add 3 friends, message 3 people, invite 3 people, follow up with 3 people, and invite 3 people to coaching. That's it. And you can do that in an hour. And so I've got a couple things that break it down, but you can break it down however you want. So this one is on the tracker, is on our, I can't read backwards. It's on our Google Drive. So for 5 minutes, I'm going to add 3 people to my network. For 10 minutes, I'm going to send 3 to 4 Hey Girls. And don't feel like you have to write this down because you can find it in the Google Drive. 10 minutes follow-ups. 10 minutes send invites. 5 minutes check in with my challenge group and my customers. 5 minutes engage with likes and comments on the last 5 posts. So then what you're going to do is just shoot them a message or go through your last posts and, look at what people have been liking and commenting and send them a message. These are where you can also think of who will be my hey girl messages. So you send them a message, hey girl, I saw you liked or you commented on my post about XYZ, and I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate it so much. That means so much to me. Sometimes it's hard to put myself out there, so it just feels really good to know that I'm supported. So thank you. How have you been? If it was a coach or a challenge group post, go in, and they liked it. They opened up the door. So, have you ever thought about coaching, or, do you want to join us for our next challenge group? Just go for it. I mean, they liked it. So they obviously liked what you had to say about that. At 5 minutes, check your coach online office. For 10 minutes, do 531 on Instagram. And I have, if you don't know what that is, we've got a training on that. So just let me know, because that's basically just making new contacts on Instagram. And then for 5 minutes, I'm going to update my contact list or plan post, because I'm going to make sure that I write down either on this tracker. We've also have Streak on Gmail is free. It's really cool. We've got trainings on that if you want to have it all in your email. Teamsy.com is a service you can get free 30 days. After that, you do have to pay. So just talk to your coach about what tracker that you should be using. Take a look on our Google Drive, and whatever one works for you, use it. There's no, this one's better than another. Whatever one works for you and your brain, and that's how you're wired, and you use it every day, that's the best thing. Because you have to have these people written down for you to go back and follow up. You will not remember. I tried to think that I could remember people for 2 years, and I was a hot mess. So I probably lost a ton of people because I wasn't, following up and wasn't working from a list. So please learn from my mistakes. And I hope this was really helpful for you, because power hours and tracking is honestly what has 100% changed my business. So please post below the tracker that you are going to be using, and let me know if you have any